Well, we heard earlier this morning, Sky being her bratty self when it comes to her mother's happiness.
Mm-hmm. Really?
God forbid.
Oh, stop.
Yes, they're getting hitched.
Uh-huh.
Well, kind of.
Yeah.
Your
Commitment
mom
ceremony.
and your new dad.
Well, her boyfriend.
Having a commitment ceremony.
Yes.
And you're being very bratty about it.
I
There's
don't
no
think
question
I am.
about it.
They said no gifts, and I want to honor that.
You want to honor that? How dare you?
I would like to honor their wishes. Thank you.
Well, you were up there. There you live up in Laguna, and you were up there this past weekend.
Yeah.
And I guess old new dad got a little frisky with mom, huh?
Oh, God.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 Podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
You put like a tie on the bedroom door.
Oh.
Or a sock, one or the other.
You knew not to go in there, Sky. Is that what happened?
No.
What?
Gross. No. Weird.
This is the honeymoon phase.
What
ladies.
happened?
What's good?
Shut up.
Getting after it.
Okay.
What's
Sky,
up?
I've been through this before. I'm telling you, I
Did
know
you find
firsthand.
the Kama Sutra book?
My mom and my stepdad Ken are freaky deaky. They get freaky deaky. I did. I was looking for something in her room one time when they started living together.
Money?
Yeah, I was looking. I was probably or something like that. I swear to God, probably.
Oh, we know.
Oh, no.
Probably 100%.
Oh, no.
Yes.
And I was looking under her nightstand drawer. Like there's like a little basket thing, and then in the basket,
Kama Sutra?
oil, a book, and the oil.
Oil?
The Kama Sutra book and the oil.
Oh, man, your mom gets crazy. Huh?
So gross. So gross.
Whoa.
Like a buck.
No, thank
Ew.
you.
Oh, yeah.
No, thank you. No,
Yeah.
thank you.
Well, that's
She is a
that's
little
what's
freak.
going on. Were
No,
there,
I don't.
Were there
No, I
like
don't.
little
No.
blue pills left all over the
Okay,
place?
no, there's not. No, there's not.
No?
That's no, thank you.
Okay, I don't
I
know.
don't want to think of any of this. I don't want to know of any of this. I don't want any of this at
You
all.
say that, but
What?
new dad is very free
Yeah.
with his jokes, with his comments,
Very vocal.
with his hands.
Oh,
One of the very first times you met,
Yes.
you said you were uncomfortable because
I
he
was.
was doing a little upper thigh touching.
thigh touching.
Oh,
Yeah, I had everybody over to my house.
Of
And
you?
No. You're so stupid, Thor. You were so
Oh
stupid.
my God.
So no, I had everybody over to my house. It was like a backyard barbecue.
It wasn't a barbecue. Stop calling it
don't call
barbecue.
things
AKA
barbecues.
I got takeout.
You got Panda Express. It's not a barbecue.
And called it a barbecue. and yes, there was one point mid lunch where I looked over and, because of course they're sitting next to each other, and he just very casually, like, this is what we do all the time, had his hand on her upper thigh.
What he
and
does with his old lady.
was just rubbing it as we're all sitting there talking, and I'm like trying to like concentrate. I'm like, just don't stare. But yeah, I was very, very uncomfortable, very odd to see that for the first time ever.
Did your mom and your OG dad have that sort of relationship?
No.
Oh, really?
Oh,
So you never
really?
really saw PDA stuff?
Not like that. Like the most PDA I would see from my parents would be like if, I don't know, like maybe like a kiss on the cheek goodbye. And then occasionally my mom would plop on his lap to get some back scratchies. But that was like he'd be watching TV and then she'd just come sit on his lap and he'd kind of like roll his eyes and, scratch, kind of half-ass scratch her back.
Is that why you don't kiss?
That's
Because
probably
maybe you
it.
never
Yeah.
saw your
Yeah,
parents.
maybe I just didn't think it was a thing that married people do. Like you only do that when you're dating, and then
Oh.
once you're married, you don't actually
It's
do
over?
that.
This explains
Yeah.
a lot, actually.
Yeah, they weren't very
You
PDA
need to go
at
to
all.
therapy, man.
Okay, I don't think so. I think I'm fine. Well, I mean, I do, but for different reasons, not for this specific reason. Yeah. Okay, yes, we're all agreeing with that.
And he's overly shaking his
Oh,
head.
geez.
He's
And he just
"Stop."
hurt his neck shaking.
Yeah,
his
sorry.
Yeah, so in addition to it clearly not being my dad, it's also more PDA than I am used to seeing, more affectionate
what happened.
words than I am used to hearing, and so it's a little adjustment here for me.
Yeah, but you know who didn't have a problem with it? Your mom.
Oh God. Okay,
I
you don't
get
have
it.
to, you don't
Get
have
up
to-
in there.
Okay, what up
Let's
and
go.
where?
Let's go.
Where are we going?
Yeah, that's right. RV comes a rocking. Don't you come a knocking there, Sky.
There
Get
it
out
is.
here.
There it is.
Get out here.
Can you? Who talks like that?
Your mom.
I don't think she
I've
does.
heard her. So it sounds like her.
No, it doesn't
Yeah,
sound like her.
she's a very petite, demure lady.
Yeah.
So it is kind of odd that, this is happening.
Mhm.
Like I'm uncomfortable.
Well,
I didn't even
the
see
whole
it.
thing is odd.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. I mean, she needs to find love.
Well, no, okay, I guess
in her
that's
older
okay.
age, and she's still looking to be happy.
Yes,
There's nothing wrong with that. We know this from watching the Golden Bachelor and Golden Bachelorette.
Yes.
You know,
what's the name of the chick right
Joan.
Oh, Joan and her journey.
Yeah, I mean,
journey.
listen, she lost her husband, unfortunately.
Oh, wow.
And so she's going through it as well.
How long did she wait?
It was a long time.
It's been years.
Yeah.
Wow, years.
Yeah.
Scott.
How long
It's been
did
years.
your mom wait?
Couple weeks?
Kind of feels that way. Yeah, I had somebody telling me, we were talking about it at lunch the other day, and she was saying, she had lost her father too, and she goes, "Oh, but in our culture, no, you don't remarry, you don't get a new boyfriend." She goes, "So my mom will never get a new boyfriend."
Oh.
See, I don't think that's.
And I'm like,
That's kinda weird,
now
too,
I feel
though.
even
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah.
Now I feel like shameful, like my mom's doing something wrong.
Well,
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Yeah.
on the Golden Bachelor or Bachelorette,
Yes.
there is a lot of people who are widows.
Yeah.
And they say that, in their final moments with their loved one, usually they'll get the okay. That they
Oh,
want
I wouldn't
them to
tell my
continue.
wife that.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
I would. My last words would be, "I'll haunt you."
Yeah, I want you to be alone forever.
Yes.
Yeah, no chance I'm telling Robert he
Yeah.
can go see
Go
somebody
find a new
else.
hot young
Hell no.
piece.
Yeah.
Joan.
Yeah.
Robert and Joan.
That'd be a perfect mix.
That'd actually be a pretty good
That'd be
couple.
really good.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
That's so sweet. So I didn't grow up seeing much PDA or hearing much lovey-dovey, whatever. And so I did. I went and visited this weekend. Friday went and hung out with my mom, took a little nap over there because, we had worked in the morning.
Wow.
And then,
Did you hear any noises?
no, I did not.
Midday?
No.
Afternoon delight?
Hey, man.
Oh,
Her
yeah.
boyfriend was not there. He was out golfing at the time. Guy golfs a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
He's always
He
golfing.
leaves the ladies home to take care of the house.
That's
He goes out and golfs.
Wait, what?
Gentlemen only, ladies
Yeah.
forbidden.
Yeah, okay.
Golf.
Whoa. Well, he was at golf while my mom was at line dance.
Excuse me?
Will there be somebody that my mom calls the party starter coming to the commitment ceremony
incredible.
to
What?
teach
This is
everybody a
incredible.
line dance? Yes, there will.
Oh, my
No.
God.
Why is your mom so concerned with everyone else not being uncomfortable?
Will there be actual dancing at the ceremony, like normal weddings?
A DJ or music being played?
No, there will not.
What?
But there will be a line dance time.
Why won't there be normal
I
dancing?
don't know. I
So
don't
cringy.
know. I don't
so
know.
bad.
This
I
explains so much,
Yeah, I'm
though,
telling
because
you.
Sky
Yes.
is so obsessed with everyone else
Yes.
not being uncomfortable that she makes everyone else uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want everyone to have a good time and feel.
But then
part
what you
of it.
do, like you over laugh, over clap, and it makes people like,
No,
what's wrong with this weirdo?
No, they
Coming
feel
out of
loved.
Yeah.
They feel loved and appreciated
No.
for my over
Oh
laughter.
my God.
So anyway,
I'm
so-
just picturing your husband having to get up there and do a line dance in front of everybody.
Yeah, he would
Don't break my heart. Come on, boo.
like I don't even know what this all means, but okay, great mom. So she's getting back from line dance club. He's off golfing, living this senior community life.
Yeah.
And she's my mom's not feeling so great, guys. Turns out we're getting some aches and pains that we hadn't had before, and she has started working with a personal trainer.
Oh.
Once a week.
Wow.
Oh.
Once a week, a personal trainer meets her at her gym, and they do certain exercises that are supposed to be good for these problems she's having. And this week was her first session. So I'm hearing all about it and all her aches and her pains and how sore she is. So I'm sure her boyfriend has been hearing about it too.
Oh God, my wife has the same issues, and she doesn't stop.
Okay.
Her feet hurt. This hurts. I got it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. I
So I
heard.
feel bad for the boyfriend.
Yeah, I heard him on when we arrived. Yes, when we went to dinner, and we
These
you
chicks, man.
you prefer to walk down the ramp instead of the
This
stairs.
guy's mom almost 70. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a slight
They
difference
just,
there.
Yeah,
they
just
just
a little,
don't
yeah.
Yeah, a little different.
stop.
Okay.
A little different. A little different.
Oh my God.
And so, okay, great. I'm glad you're working on it. Hopefully you keep
You gotta
working
get that
with-
wedding bod.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta get the wedding
Gotta
bod.
tighten it up.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
tighten it
Right.
up before the ceremony.
Yeah. And so we went and had a lovely dinner at their little community. And, they showed me the room. And my mom was showing me areas where the line dancing may be happening and all this and that. Okay, great.
It's so funny because I just can't compute. If my mom was telling me, I feel like I'd get in there and go, "Mom, maybe the line dancing's not a good idea.
I'd be-
Just play some
My
background
first,
music." You know what I mean?
I'd be like, Mom, why is there no dancing or DJ at this thing?
Yeah, I've asked her like 3 times
okay, you have.
about dance. Well,
All
no,
right.
I haven't like actually said what you said, but I've been like, "Oh, no dancing? Are you sure?" Like, what about in the line dancing area? After the line dancing, we play music and people can actually dance.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of putting some thoughts
All right,
out there,
all
but
right.
I'm not poo-pooing her line dancing because clearly this is something she's loving.
All
She
right.
thinks other people will be loving.
Hell
So okay, great. You line dance, Lynn.
Line
Whatever.
dance and Lynn.
So great, we do all that, and then we go and we sit and we have dinner. And it's kind of a lengthy dinner, and so, when you kind of have some stiff, sore muscles and you sit for a while, they get even more stiff and sore. And so towards the end of dinner, she's bringing it up again about her stiff, sore muscles, specifically, I can't remember if it's her quads or her hamstrings.
We get it,
or-
Lynn.
I don't know. I don't know. But they're hurting. And that's when, right in front of me, her boyfriend looks over at her and says, "I'll be happy to give those a massage."
Wow.
What do you look? What's the matter?
I'm looking for the escape route. I mean, did that? And then,
Oil those puppies up and really grease them up and get in there, man.
well,
That a baby.
Well, now I know why she's sore.
Oh yeah.
She's been getting worked out.
She walking crooked a little bit.
and then my mom goes, "Babe, I think that'd be a little inappropriate in the restaurant."
So she's into it.
It made it worse.
She's into
Yeah.
I
it.
mean, how about inappropriate in front of me to talk
Your
like
daughter?
this? I mean, come on.
Wow.
Wow, it's
So-
pretty
You
wild.
dad don't give a fuck.
I
man.
don't
know.
He's
Your
gonna
dad's
get it.
I'll tell you what, he's probably getting it in too.
Well,
A couple times a week.
Oh, hell, obviously. Yeah. Oh man. So did you watch or?
Okay.
Okay.